Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Hunker Down with Crochet Therapy. And so I just want to say welcome to everyone and thank you for all of those who have reached out to me um, and asked about my welfare. I really do appreciate it. Hello. Hello. So I'm going to say hello like I normally do. I see Naomi. Hello, Naomi. It's good to see you. And Alice, good to see you. I see Roberta. I see Judy in Michigan. And let's see who else I might see here. DR Threads, I see you. And let's see, that is Awanda, Mary, and so if I have missed anyone, I apologize. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well, and so it's it is Diet Coke time here for me. I did have coffee, and oh, thank you, Judy. I am so sorry you were worried, and I should have put more out there, and I didn't, and so for that I apologize. I really do. I know you guys are always so faithful, and okay, Wendy, I'm sending hugs to Wendy too. Okay, all right. Hi, Wendy. If she gets to watch this a little later. Um, so, here in my county, we, as of 24 hours ago, we were in the direct line for Hurricane Ian. And it was supposed to fall at a Category 1. But unfortunately, for south of here, it took a turn, and now it is expected to hit at a Category 4. The higher the category, the faster the winds, the more damage that can be done, the higher the surge in water. And for those of you who don't know this, and I actually just recently learned this myself. So, in the northern hemisphere, our water, if you pour water down a sink or if you flush a toilet, the water goes clockwise. And south of the hemisphere, in the southern hemisphere, the water will flush counterclockwise and water will flow counterclockwise. Well, hurricanes and air movement is the opposite. So the northern hemisphere, the hurricane will flow counterclockwise, or yeah, it'll flow counterclockwise. And then the southern hemisphere, they're not called hurricanes, they're called, help me out if you know, they go clockwise. So it's opposite of the water and the wind. I just assumed that everything went the same direction, but it doesn't. Isn't that funny? And funny in a most interesting sort of way. So anyway, so for those who are, hey Naomi, thank you for letting everybody know. Hey, hit that thumbs up for me. It always helps. And so since the hurricane goes counterclockwise, where it hits, wherever it lands, when it lands on, let's say on the west coast, okay? When it lands on the west coast and it comes over this way, south of that will be a water surge, and it could be 10 feet. It just depends on, it just depends on the strength of the hurricane itself. So north of there, you won't get the storm surge. So I live in on the west central coast of Florida. My county is on the coast. We're on the coast of the Gulf of Mexico, but I live about 20 miles inland. So I'm not in a flood zone. I'm safe that way. So as far as the storm surge goes, I'm good. And because Hurricane Ian decided to take a little jaunt this way, um, our county is going to get probably tropical force winds, but tropical storm force winds, but not hurricane force winds. So for us, it's very good. For those south of us, it's not good. So, my heart goes out to those who are further south and also in the path, because it does take a diagonal jaunt across Florida. It's all south of us, though. So, but it is a very large storm, so it is going to be felt throughout the whole state of Florida. So anyway, thank you for your thoughts and your prayers, and I really do appreciate it. I really do. And I should have come on a little earlier, just to let you know everything's okay. Right now, outside, it's raining off and on, but it's not, we're not getting the bands of rain yet. They call them bands, BANDS, and because as the hurricane, there's the center, the eye of the hurricane, and then there's bands of wind and rain and all of that come out from the hurricane center. So anyway, that's the story here. So we are okay, and I appreciate all of your thoughts and prayers. And I did a silly thing. I have to be careful of my hands for crochet. And I did a silly thing, and let's see, live chat. There we go. I got the live chat back. Okay, great. And so, I crack my knuckles, and I shouldn't do that, but sometimes I just have to, because if it, it's clicking or whatever, I'm sure. Oh, thank you, Judy. Oh, thank you. And you did not miss any, and that was my bad. It's been a week. Yeah, it's been a week. So anyway, yes, you're welcome, Naomi. Thank you for praying. I do appreciate it. So we're okay. We're going to get, now tropical force winds, it's nothing to, fluff about, because that can cause damage too. And also it can trigger tornadoes. So we're hoping, for the best here. We're not under a tornado watch as of yet. So, we're fine that way. But yeah, I cracked my thumb, and it just seemed like it was really irritating me 2 days ago. And so at one point it was irritating me, and I cracked it really hard, and it didn't crack. It just hurt. So I did something to it right in here. And Lori is actually more inland than I am. And she is on a, what do you call it? Canal. So she is on a canal, but she should be okay. It feels swollen. Yeah, it feels swollen. So anyway, I haven't crocheted in the last couple days, and yesterday I just took it easy, and my hands feel swollen today, and I just took it easy with the crochet. I didn't do any crochet. I really couldn't even pick things up, because right in here it would just ache. So it still hurts a little bit, but I'm just trying to be very gentle with it, and it will heal. I've been using my BioFreeze on it, and yeah, Lori's good. Actually, Lori's mom, my Aunt Dottie, is here with us today, and so she'll be here overnight, and so she'll be safe in case the winds pick up, and she won't be by herself, and so that's good, because she just lives right down the road. So she's very close to us, so she's here. and we're just, you know, having a good time, just enjoying company. And so that's the good thing. That's the good thing. So I had a question from somebody regarding my earrings that I made, the earrings that I made, and so I just want to go over this really quick, if that's okay, just for anyone who is interested. I know I went over it before, but this was a question on our Facebook page. So I will link this to the question, and and do an explanation. So this is the yarn that I used. It is Aunt Lydia's #3 fashion thread. So this is, you can consider it a yarn, but it's a thread. And it is actually, here we go. It is a 1 weight yarn. Sorry, I'm shaking. And according to this, it says to use a D or an E hook, which would be a 3mm or a 4mm. I actually ended up using a C hook, which was one step down. So I think that was like either a 2.5 or a 2.75, something like that, right? Because I wanted to make sure that it was small enough. So I used that. And so basically I just did a granny square with this thread. And so I used a C hook, and oh, they didn't have it? Oh, I'm sorry. They might have it. I know I got this in Joann's, I'm pretty sure. And did I get this in? I'm sure I got this in Joann's, but I think that they also have it at Walmart. They used to have it at Walmart, and I think they still do. So maybe try there. Speaking of Walmart, with the hurricane coming through and everything, our 24-hour Walmart, which never shuts down, shut down yesterday. They shut down yesterday evening and into today. I don't know. I think that they won't open until the tropical storm goes through, which was very good. I really thought that that was really good because they allowed their employees to go home and be with their families, which I really, really thought was very thoughtful of them. I mean, that's important, I think. So, anyway, I just did a chain 4. Oh, they have lousy yarn. Yeah, Walmart has lousy yarn department in Canada. Well, yeah, it just depends. It just depends on what you're looking for here in the US. So I chained 4 with my first color, and then I connected. And then instead of doing a double crochet like we normally do when we make a granny square, I did these in single crochets. So I made a single crochet granny square. So basically I just chained 1, and then I did 3 single crochets. I didn't use the chain 1 as a crochet, as a stitch. 3 single crochets, chain 2, 3 single crochets, chain 2. Hey Valerie, 3 single crochets, chain 2, until I had 4 sets of 3 single crochets. And then I connected, and I fastened off. And then I started with the second color, and I did the same thing. In the corners, I did a chain 2, and in between, it was so close, I didn't do a chain 1. I just let it go over. And so that's how I did it. And then, So I only did 2 colors, and then I did a black because I wanted to have that border. I wanted to have that pop of, you know, a little drama there and have a little bit of a border there. So as far as the 3rd row, if you want to continue your single crochet, you can, or if you want to just do, you know, a single crochet all the way around, you can do that. Now what I did in the corners for my final row, I did not do, you know, the 3 chain 2 3. What I did was 4 or 5 single crochets, and I didn't do a space, so it was just like a rounded corner. So you play with it and see how it fits in yours, and that's how I did my corners. So because as you'll see, like my corner is all solid. So there you go. So that's how I did that. So for those of you who were asking how I did those, that's how I did it. And like I said, I'll put this video link under the question that she had regarding regarding my earrings. Yeah, the shipping fee is generally over $20 just to ship. Yes. Look, guys, what I have. Mom got out her. Look how moist this cake is. Look at that. Woo! So moist. This is her. Yeah, that's her pound cake. Lemon pound cake is so delicious. Yeah, Amazon Prime is really good. Sometimes I find that yarn is extra expensive. You'll take a pound, I know, right? I know. This is really good pound cake, let me tell you. And the crumb on it is always so good. Like, it is the perfect cake. The perfect cake. So, oh no, Valerie. Good for you, sister. You haven't had cake in a year? Oh my goodness. So, I have the sweater that I'm, yes, you are, Alice. I'm saving it for Cedar Croft. I might send it to you just as a sneaker peek. And I'll stop being so mean to you, Alice. Oh my goodness. I always said, you know, I could sell this recipe for $1 a recipe and maybe be rich. I don't know. If anybody tries it just one time, yeah, it is so moist, which is a word people don't want to hear. Sorry. So, yeah, I have, let me see. I started working on the second side of the little sweater that I was making. So this is the band. This goes so fast, and it goes so fast that I have, ever since I've been doing this, hey Brenda, it's good to see you. I always have to frog because I always go too far. Like I'm just crocheting, and I'm like, oh, let me count now, and it's like usually, you know, 58. I'm like, oh, I just needed 52. So I usually have to frog some because it's so quick. This is just so easy to do. And so I think I'm going to work on this today, maybe get this side done if I can be gentle with my hands. I have this other side already done, which I've shown you before. So yeah, this is the one side, and so I really like it. Look how wide it is though. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to me because, but it's supposed to be a loose and comfortable type of sweater. And actually, like the neckline goes to here and then the shoulder. And then this is more like the shoulder, like here's my, oh yeah, it only comes down to here, but the shoulder comes down to here and then the arm starts. So it's one of those sweaters, and which is nice, but it just kind of, it makes you go, oh, wait, this is really big, but it's not. So I was going to put on my granny square sweater that I made a couple years ago. I followed Krista's pattern for from the Secret Yarnery. I followed her pattern for making a granny square sweater. And basically it's 4 big granny squares. And the way you put them together, you end up with a front and a back and 2 arms. And it was a little confusing. I had to watch her very carefully to see exactly how to put them together, because it's kind of like a puzzle, right? And so I had put them together. I used 2 big skeins. I mean, they were the big skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. And so I used the 2 colors that I had, and I made the sweater. But when I put it on, I really wasn't pleased with how it looked. Probably was, it's supposed to be a little fitted and everything, but, I guess just the way the granny square was like right front and center on me, it just, accentuated. And so I really wasn't pleased with how it looked, but I thought, in a pinch, I'm going to wear that sweater and it's going to keep me warm when, when I'm outside in the cold or whatever, if I'm inside and I get cold, I can put that sweater on. There's no reason why I can't wear that sweater. Although I don't think I would love to see it again too, Judy. I don't know where I put it. I don't remember where I packed it. I might be able to turn it into, well, not really, because I can't, because the it's like 1 big square in the front, 1 big square in the back, and I mean like a big granny square. And then each of the other granny squares were sleeves. So, oh, Judy says it's 56 degrees there. Oh, it's nice and I would love to be out there in that right now. Yeah. So, so I've got to find that. I have several sweaters that I was thinking about, like the one that Lori made me. It was a pink one, and I haven't seen that one in a while. They just get put away, and it's kind of like this room is like a pack rat room right now because of all of our stuff is in here. All my yarnery stuff is in our bedroom. All the bedroom stuff is in the bedroom. Storage stuff is in the bedroom. So, yeah, it's quite full, quite full. The last time I went to Hobby Lobby, which was 2 weeks ago, I got these, and this is for our for the granny square that you are sending me. And Alice attached her name to the granny squares. But for those of you who didn't, that's okay, because I've got something to attach. And I just want to say, I just keep thinking about these, and these are just so gorgeous. And like, here's this one. It says, made for you with love, Catherine L. So the flowers are Catherine Lyons. And look at all of these amazing granny squares. They are just amazing to me. And I have them put together with stitch markers so that they hold together a little bit. And but look, how pretty are these? Oh my gosh, this is going to be one of my favorite blankets in the world. I just can't wait to see how it comes together. I'm just so excited about that. I have, I think I'm going to put it in the yarnery, in the studio, maybe on the back of a rocking chair or something like that. And so that it can just be. I may also, once they get all sewn together, I may actually even hang it because it's so pretty. It's like a work of art, and it's just like this letter of love. So once this wind passes and everything, and Hurricane Ian does his thing and get on out of here. Go on now, get. That's what we're gonna say to Hurricane Ian. Go on now, get. We have no use for you. And you know, I don't know if I could do 2 triangles. That's interesting. Valerie, it was the pattern by Krista with the Secret Yarnery. And I think it was from like 2020. She did, and of course she's nice and slim, so it just looks so cute on her and everything. And so I just had to try it because how easy is it to just keep making, it was a solid granny. And so I just, you know, made big solid grannies and voila, there we go. And I was like, So, you know, it may one day become my favorite. I don't know. So, but with this one is a pullover. Hey, Yarn Barf, it is good to see you. Good to see you. And so with this sweater, this one, I made this one to match her sister's sweater. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to giving these as Christmas presents. And so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yes. Go on now, get. That's right. We don't have any use for you, Ian. That is for sure. Let's just shoo him on out of here. So, yeah, so that's basically what's been going on here. We have, you know, we've been mentally preparing. There really wasn't a whole lot of, you know, physical preparing, moving some stuff in the yard, but, you know, that was really about it. And then it turns into, which we're very thankful that it is skirting us, but of course, all of our sympathy and empathy and everything is going to those south of us who are now having to deal with it. So, so you know, we're with you in spirit to all of those in the path of Ian. We are in the peripheral path, but we're not in the direct hit path. So as far as my family goes here, we should be okay. You know, a little bit of wind. There's always the possibility of tornado, but you know, that goes with everything. So anyway, and on a good note, wouldn't you know it? And you know what? It's all going to be okay. But guess what? The paperwork came through, and they were going to FedEx the paperwork so that we could get signed off, so that we could get started on the building of the house. And FedEx said, nope, we're not gonna, you know, we can't give you any time frame because of the hurricane. We don't know where the hurricane's going to go. So the bank said, let's hold off until FedEx can give us an exact date, until we know that they're up and running, until we see what happens with Charlie 2.0, because that's what they were saying. This is going to be like Charlie 2.0. We had a Hurricane Charlie back in 2004. And just for reference, in 2004, hey, She Spins, it's good to see you. And just for reference, when Charlie came through our house here, We were without electricity for almost 3 weeks, like a day or two shy of 3 weeks, which was not not fun, not fun at all. And so there was a lot of damage all around. Thankfully, we didn't have the damage. We just were in an area where the electricity was down, and it just so happened that we were in one of the last areas to get electricity put back. I guess somebody has to be first and somebody has to be last, and it felt like we were last time. So anyway, we're just hoping that that things go well down south, that there's that everyone is safe, and whatever damage is done can be fixed. But we just want everybody to stay safe. So, and we are safe here. So that's the story, hunkering down. And with the last hurricane that came through, and that was, I think, about 5 years ago. Anyway, with the last one that came through, hey, Tara, it's good to see you. We, I had this big metal bowl, and I had, we had Hunker Down snacks in there, and there were, sweet things and chippy things and salty things, and and it was like, then there was this meme with this gorilla, and he had like obviously been hunkering down for a while because he was all nice and round, and so they put this picture of this gorilla, and he was sitting there, and it said, "I hunkered down." So anyway, yeah. So this time we didn't have any hunker down snacks, but that's probably a good thing. We have some real food like cake, pound cake, like the good pound cake. So, and I have been nibbling on it, but I mean, it is just the best cake around, really. Hey, Wendy, it's good to see you, Wendy. Thank you for thinking of me. Everything's good. Everything's good, Wendy. We are north of the hurricane, and so everything is good. We're gonna get some tropical storm winds probably. I don't know. So some people are calling it a non-event for us. I really think it will be. With the winds and everything, I think we'll still see some significant wind, but I don't think that, we're certainly not going to be getting what they're getting down south. So we are north of Tampa on the Gulf Coast of Mexico. And so anyway, okay, everybody's saying hi, Naomi, hi, Wendy, hi, Tara, everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Yes, okay, so your aunt is in Ocala and she isn't worried. Yeah. And we are we're just like 20 miles from Ocala. Ocala is more inland. It's an inland county, Marion County. So Citrus County is on the coast, and then Marion County is in its interior, and it's north of Orlando and all of that, and that's kind of where it's going through. So it's going at an angle. So yeah. But as of 24 hours ago, it was supposed to hit directly into Citrus. So you really just never know. And yeah, waiting for just wind mostly. That's true. And that's kind of what we're doing too. Now, oh, Alice, stay safe. And Ah, yes, you need to get pound cake after your doctor's appointment. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, nice, Judy. You've been taking my advice on getting the projects working on for Christmas, weaving in the ends. It's not done until the ends are weaved. It is so true. It just still hangs over your head, Judy, and now you don't have that hanging over it. It's like, right? You don't have that last minute, oh my gosh, I forgot to weave in the ends. And then, we always think it's only going to take, oh, it'll just take a minute. No, sometimes weaving in the ends can take an hour if you have a lot of them, they really can. It just depends on the project. So, yay, way to go, Judy. I'm so proud of you. I am. And you see a guitar? Do you know what? That is my banjo. That is my banjo. Can you believe it? And it's so pretty. I don't know if I can, I don't think I can get it out. One day I'm going to get it out and I'm going to play it for you. Wendy says in just over an hour, she starts her vacation. Oh, thank you, Judy. That's so sweet. Wendy, woo woo, go for the vacation. Yeah. Are you doing a staycation or are you going somewhere? Either one is great, right? Oh, you used to play the 5-string. Nice. Nice. I'm not very good at it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like doing it. Oh, oh, yes. Yes. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what the right side and the wrong side is. Yeah. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. We are doing okay. We are, as of now, we are north of the storm system. Like I said, 24 hours ago, we were in a direct hit situation. But then the storm decided to turn, as they do, and it went more east, and it's to Oregon, to the Yarny Social. That's right. Good for you, Wendy. All right, Judy, have a great day. Have a wonderful day. Judy has to go and get ready for work. Hope you have a great day. And it's Whip Wednesday, so if you have something going on, go ahead and pick it up and start crocheting. Let's get those whips done so that we can be ready for Christmas. I have lost track of what day today is, but I will do the math, and on Friday we will celebrate whatever day it is until Christmas, and I will post that on the thumbnail. Oh, Nikki's in Arizona. Whoop whoop. And oh yeah, you're just reading. I know, right? You're just so excited to just read a book. I know, just to relax a little bit, right? Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I hope that you have a great day. I'm gonna let you go, um, and I hope that you have a great day. Oh, okay. That's a good tip. Valerie says she always puts a stitch marker on the front of her project and she doesn't take it out until the weaving is done. Nice. Ah, at the airport was supposed to be Vegas first. Ah, yay. And let's see, it's just practice. Learn from the Flat and Scrubs album, Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Okay, you slowed it down, 16. Oh, and you played by ear. Um, Okay, yeah. I've been watching some YouTube channels and trying to get that fingering down, right? Claw hammer. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Okay. All right, Awanda, go ahead and start crocheting, sister. And I hope that y'all have a great day. Listen, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And ooh, when I did that, I can feel it in my thumb. So I'm not sure how much crocheting I'm going to get done today. I wish I could find my, you know what? I bet I can find my, my braces. If I could have just worn my braces one night, I know that it would have helped. But anyway, all right, guys, I hope that you have a great day and much love to everyone. And I will see you on Friday morning at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I can't even figure it out. 8 o'clock. Oh, that is really, really neat. Yeah, the 3 fingers. Yes, that's what I'm trying to learn. All right, Yarn Barf, it was so nice meeting you, and I hope that you come back on Friday. We can chat some more. Maybe I'll bring out the the banjo, and you guys can see just how bad I am at it. And anyway, I'll see you on Friday, and we will chat more. Bye, guys.